Okay, this is a tutorial talking about the key of E flat on the English concertina. This is a wonderful key to play in on the English concertina because you have E flats and D sharps duplicated on each side. You have an E flat on the left hand side and a D sharp on the right hand side, and with equal temperament they are tuned to sound exactly the same. Here's my E flat and there's my D sharp. No difference in sound. Now so that particular tune is a useful one to show as an example of giving you alternative fingering which can make it easier. So I started off the first part now, so I played B flat, G, and D sharp on the right hand side rather than E flat on the left. There I played E flat on the left because it's easier, or I find it easier. You may find it easier to use the D sharp. So I start off using the D sharp, E flat. The other thing to notice in passing is that when I'm playing, I'm not going too far out with my bellows. I'm in and out fairly regularly. You see my bellows movement there? I didn't go right out. I was changing direction fairly often. Now the second part of the tune is a perfect example, absolutely perfect example, of being able to use D sharps and E flats on the right and left to make it easier. So it starts off the second part. So I'm using my D sharp on the right and my G and my B flat on the left. Now I use E flat on the left, then A flat, a G sharp on the right, and C. So I went right and then left. Now I start left with my E flat. Left. Then I finished on an E flat on the left hand side. So you see the advantages of having the two options of fingering. The same applies to the key of A flat too. So I'll just go over that second part again. I started with my D sharp on the right, then over to the left hand side for the G and the B flat. Now E flat on my left to A flat and C. Left. E flat on the left. So the other wonderful thing is that you can use unison double stops, E flats and D sharps. it's a real fun key to play in, the key of E flat. And what in my concertina tutor, I have the Athol Highlanders in B flat. Now, going from B flat to E flat is quite simple. You just go down, and there's only really one finger that's different. So you can take the B flat Athol Highlanders out of my concertina tutor and try it in E flat. And remember, when you come to the second part, you can use alternate fingerings. So we'll start off again, show you how it starts. I was using my D sharp on the right, and there was my A flat on the right. E flat on the left. Now, on the right, the D sharp, left to E flat, E flat, A flat, C, D sharp, G, B flat, D sharp on the right, E flat on the left, I used an E flat and then came on with my D sharp. Okay, so lots of fun in E flat, and nice to play slow airs in that tuning too. Now, I have a concertina tutor called the Concise English Concertina Tutor. It's available at my website www.dickmiles.com, and there's a song accompaniment tutor as well. But persevere with the key of E flat, and later on you can then go on to A flat, and A flat has the same characteristics. It has an A flat and a G sharps duplicated on the left and right, and E flat and D sharp on the right. So here's the Athol Highlanders again. Right, left, of course you can use that E flat and D sharp as a form of ornamentation. You can do this sort of thing when you get using two fingers, left and right, like the beginning of the Kesh jig. That's the beginning of the Kesh jig. See? So start to pick out a few tunes in E flat. It's really good fun. And you've got that E flat and D sharp that you can use. It's rather like the G's and the A's on the Anglo that are duplicated. I've never played this before, I'm just making it up in see, that's the beginning of the Kesh jig. Like that. So yeah, hope that's helpful anyway. That's the Athol Highlanders in E flat. I'll just do it against you. Right, left, starting on the right with the D sharp, then the left, E flat, A flat, C, right, E flat first and then D sharp. Okay, concertina tutors available at www.dickmiles.com. The Concise English Concertina Tutor. E flat, wonderful key on the English concertina. Have fun with it. Thanks.